Did you know that there's a program available for people on Medicare that will pay your co-pays, co-insurance, and even monthly premium? Hi, I'm Larry Goist, owner of LMS Insurance Group, where we help seniors navigate the Medicare Maze. So in today's short video, I'm telling you guys all about the Medicare Savings Program, which is basically Medicaid for people on Medicare. And I'm going to go over three real basic topics. So number one, I'm going to tell you exactly what the Medicare Savings Program is. Number two, I'm going to tell you how you qualify for this type of help. And then lastly, I'm going to tell you guys a few things you should know if you do receive this type of assistance. And that's all coming up next. Hey, before I dive in, don't forget to like our channel. Definitely subscribe if you find this helpful. I really appreciate you doing that. So what is the Medicare Savings Program? Well, the Medicare Savings Program is in essence Medicaid for people that are on Medicare. And the MSP, or the Medicare Savings Program, will come in and it will help pay your co-pays, your co-insurance, and sometimes even your monthly premiums on Medicare. Now, Medicare on average pays 80% of claims, leaving you, the Medicare beneficiary, responsible for 20% co-insurance and co-pays. And if you have a higher enough level of help inside the Medicare Savings Program, your state could pay all of your co-pays, co-insurance, deductibles, and premiums. Everything that Medicare doesn't pay, it will pay it for you. Now, to get this type of help, you apply through your local assistance office. And in each state, they call it something a little bit differently, but here in Ohio, it's called your Job and Family Services. So you would apply in the county that you live in at your Job and Family Services local assistance office. So how do you qualify for the Medicare Savings Program? Well, again, this is based on your income and your resources. So you have to be limited in both monthly income and you have to be limited in resources. And when they talk about income, they want to know everything that's coming into your household, not just your Social Security benefit. So if you have any income from a retirement account that you're drawing on, if you have a pension, if you're drawing on a 401k, right? All of those things would be considered income. And then secondly, you have to be limited in assets. So an asset would be like a 401k that you weren't drawing on. That's an asset. Or if you own any property outside of the home that you live in, that's an asset. Bank accounts, stocks, bonds, those are all assets. So you have to be limited in both monthly income and you have to be limited in resources to qualify for the Medicare Savings Program. Okay, so now there are different levels of help inside of the MSP based on your income. So the highest level of assistance you could get is called QMB, which stands for Qualified Medicare Beneficiary. And if you get QMB, your state pays everything that Medicare doesn't pay for you. So it's going to pay your monthly $185 Medicare premium. It's going to pay your co-pays, your co-insurances, and your deductibles that Medicare does not pay. So in essence, if you have QMB, you are going to have no out-of-pocket costs on Medicare. Now, to get this type of assistance, if you're single, you have to make less than $1,325 a month. And if you're married, you have to make less than $1,783 a month to get QMB. And then you also have to be limited in resources. So the resource limit in all of these programs is the same. So your resources have to be under $14,470 if you're married, and it has to be under $9,660 if you are single. So if you meet those requirements, if you're under the income guideline and the resource guideline, you're going to get QMB, and it's going to pay everything original Medicare doesn't. Okay, the second level of help is called SLMB, and that stands for Specified Low Income Medicare Beneficiary. Now, the only thing this program does is it pays your monthly Part B Medicare premium. So that pesky $185 premium that they take out of your Social Security check, SLMB pays for you. But it stops there. SLMB does not pay your co-pays and co-insurances. It just pays your monthly Medicare premium. So to qualify for SLMB, if you're single, you have to make less than $1,585 a month. And if you're married, you have to make less than $2,135 a month. And the resource limits are the same as QMB. So you have to be under those same resource thresholds as well. Okay, and then the last level of help is called QI, which stands for Qualified Individual. And this program does exactly the same thing as SLMB. It pays your Part B Medicare premium for you. But this program, QI, it's based on a grant. So you must reapply for this program every year. Benefits are not guaranteed. Now, this is your highest income level. So if you're single, you can make up to $1,781 a month and get QI assistance. And if you're married, you can make up to $2,400 a month and still qualify for Qualified Individual. And again, the state's going to come in, it's going to pick up your Part B monthly Medicare premium of $185 for you. So these are all different levels that are inside the Medicare Savings Program. And again, those were QMB, which is your highest level of help, Qualified Medicare Beneficiary, SLMB, Specified Low Income Medicare Beneficiary, and then the highest income threshold is QI, Qualified Individual. And if you get approved for any of these programs, in essence, you are going to have Medicaid. You are going to have a Medicaid number in your state's database. Even if you get SLMB or QI and your co-pays and co-insurance are not being picked up, you are still going to have a Medicaid number in your state's Medicaid system. Okay, so what other types of perks come with this assistance? Well, if you qualify for any of those levels, QMB, SlimB, or QI, you are going to qualify for what's called a special needs plan, also referred to as dual coverage. So every state's plans are different. So you want to check with your particular state to see what's available. But there are Part C Medicare Advantage plans that are designed for people that get the Medicare Savings Program. And again, they're called SNPs. They're called Special Needs Plans. So if you get any level of assistance, it is likely that you are going to qualify for a special need plan in your state. And these are Medicare Advantage plans that not everybody can have. Only people that receive the Medicare Savings Program can get a special needs plan. And generally, you're going to see enhanced benefits. You're going to see larger dental allowances. A lot of these plans offer transportation. Most of these plans offer some sort of monthly grocery allowance. And the grocery allowances on these plans is usually 4 to 5 times larger than you can receive if you just have a regular Part C Medicare Advantage plan. Now, none of these benefits or plans will be given to you. Okay, these are through private insurance companies, private Part C Advantage plans. So just because you get QI or you get QMB does not mean you are going to automatically get a plan that comes with these extra perks. So that's where you need to work with a local insurance broker. So find someone you trust. Again, it's always good to work with somebody local. We would love to help but find someone that you trust, somebody in your area that can explain to you the different options that work with the Medicare Savings Program. So guys, the review, the Medicare Savings Program is in essence Medicaid for people on Medicare. You are going to deal with your local assistance office to apply for these benefits. Now, anybody that is approved for the Medicare Savings Program, whether it's QMB, SLMB, or QI, it is likely that you are going to qualify for a special need plan, a Medicare Advantage plan in your state that offers enhanced benefits. And again, these plans are not just given to you. You must go out and look for them on your own by finding a local agent or broker to work with. All of these programs, you have to be limited in monthly income and monthly resources, and you're going to apply through your local assistance office. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. I'll talk to you next time. Larry Goist, LMS Insurance Group.